Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nur Izzati binti Hazmi, final year student, Bachelor of Science in Applied Chemistry, UiTM Police. I will present my final year project on a review of the effect of fully deacetylated Chitosan, Clove essential oil, and Kojic acid on the preservations of white shrimps, Litopenaeus vannamei, during cold storage. The outbreak of coronavirus disease has affected many sectors globally, including aquaculture, since there were restricted movement orders in certain places. These unexpected situations cause the stock of ready-to-export shrimps need to be cancelled as there are restrictions on export. The shrimps get rotten and it causes a lot of shrimps to be wasted since it is perishable and have short shelf life during storage. It will die and the deteriorations begin to occur in their quality even though their biochemistry works well. There are a few methods used such as preserving the white shrimps with ice and also treated with a wide range of preservatives that can help to extend the shelf life of shrimps. But there is also have the potential for the shrimps become toxic and carcinogens when freezing and thawing methods used repeatedly. The consumer more prefer to use natural preservative in preserving the shrimps since it is a safe alternative. Next, we move to problem statement. The lifespan for the untreated shrimps was only can last for 8 days under ice storage. This problem can give a huge impact on the seafood seller since the method often unable to slow down spoilage and may cause undesirable extensive visual or compromise on the quality of shrimps. This problem can be solved by coating the shrimps with an edible layer consisting of natural preservatives that are safe for the consumer. The natural preservative used must have the desired properties required in the coating, such as antimicrobial and antifungal properties. Significance of study. The research will be beneficial to extend the shelf life of Pacific white shrimps or other crustaceans during preservations in cold storage. FDCH, Clove essential oil, and Kojic acid have properties that can help to reduce the microbial activity on the shrimps during preservations. The purpose of this review report are first, to review the effect of fully deacetylated chitosans combined with Clove essential oil and Kojic acid when coated onto the white shrimps. Second, to suggest new products that can be produced from natural preservatives based on their properties. Chitosan is one of the natural preservatives used in the preservations of white shrimps. Chitosan is developed from marine chitin of the sea derived from salts. Besides that, chitosans also can be obtained through alkaline hydrolysis or enzymatic method from chitin. Chitosan consists of random units of N-acetyl D-glucosamine and D-glucosamine. Other than that, chitosan is more hydrophilic, which can enhance water solubility and has more ability in chemical modifications since free amino groups present. Derivative of chitosan. The chitosan derivative can be obtained by approaching with different synthetic, which are direct modifications, enzymatic reactions, or chemical grafting. Li and Zhuang 2020 said that there are a lot of evidence that showing excellent antibacterial activity when chitosan were modified to chitosan derivative. The acetylphenyl thiosemicarbazole chitosan has greater antibacterial efficacy than chitosan. The acetylation degree of chitosan represents the number of amino groups present in the molecular change, and it is related with the biological activities. When chitosan has high degree deacetylations, the antibacterial activity is stronger because after the aminoprotonations of chitosan, the positive charge will increase. The reactions affecting the structure, properties, and applications of chitosan. Chitosan will react with the negatively charged surface of the bacterial cell when the concentrations of chitosan used is low. These reactions between the chitosan and bacterial cell can cause the disruptions of the membrane and the intracellular components of the bacterial cell will leak. it will lead to the death of bacterial cell when the concentrations of chitosan used is high, and this will increase the rate of bacterial cell growth. Antibacterial activity of chitosan. Factors that affect the antibacterial activity are types of microorganism, molecular weight of chitosan, degree deacetylations of chitosan, concentrations of chitosan, derivative of chitosans, pH, temperature, and source of chitosan. The surface of fungi or bacteria is the most active place for the chitosan, which resulting in bacterial permobilizations and can lead to the death of the bacterial cell because the intracellular substance of the cells are leaking. Besides that, chitosan can interfere the interactions of DNA with the nucleic acid of bacterial cell. Next, we move to kojic acid. The chemical name for kojic acid that physically appears as a white crystalline is 5-hydroxy-2-hydroxymethyl 4H-furan-41. This compound is commonly present in fermented food produced from different fungi. Kojic acid has a role as an agent for lightening the skin, inhibit the functions of the enzyme tyrosinase. In food industry, kojic acid can be used as antioxidant and anti-browning inhibitors in preventing the melanosis. This compound used as a depigmentation agent in beauty industry since it can help to prevent and reduce the formations of melanin on the skin. Antibacterial activity of kojic acid. The weakness of kojic acid, such as poor efficacy, cytotoxicity, instability of the chemical, and lipophilicity. The combinations of kojic acid with plant essential oil can be used to enhance an antibacterial activity against bacterial cell, especially gram-negative bacterial cell, compared when used kojic acid alone. The formations of bacteria can be distorted only by a small concentrations of kojic acid. Azithromycin, one of the derivatives of kojic acid that can effectively act as antifungal and antibacterial agents on a various kind of bacteria. What is melanosis? Melanosis is known as dark pigmentations or black spot appearing along the head, tail, and shell of shrimps. Tyrosinase is an important enzyme in formations of melanin. The formations of melanin purposely to provide a pigmentations to the cell and protect it against the UV radiations. Melanin formations occur when copper ion at the active site of tyrosinase are activated by UV radiations, converting tyrosinase into a more active compounds, namely tyrosines and dihydroxyphenylalanine dopa. Kojic acid is one of the safest ingredients effectively used to obstruct the melanosis without causing the damage on the cell. With the additions of kojic acid, the formations of melanin can be prevented because kojic acid will capture the copper ion in tyrosinase. Based on the previous study, black goldfish turn yellowish-brown after 1 to 2 months of storage in water containing kojic acid, and it changed to the original color, which is black, when placed in the water without kojic acid. The concentrations of bioactive compound in clove essential oil is very high, and these compounds are effective in the antimicrobial and antioxidant activities. The anti-radical activity for the clove essential oil is high due to their abilities in donating hydrogen, thus a different range of constituents present in it. Chemical links in the matrix of chitosans become stronger when united with clove essential oil. Now, I will explain about the effectiveness of clove essential oil with chitosans on antioxidant activity. Antioxidant activity can be enhanced when both chitosan and clove essential oil have been used together in their studies. This statement can be proved by referring this figure. As we can see, clove essential oil and chitosan shows a higher percentage value of DPPH radical scavenging activity compared to clove essential oil. It can be seen that efficacy of chitosan's nanoparticles on antioxidant activity was not very promising as other compositions. Now, we move to the effectiveness of Clove essential oil with Chitosan on antibacterial activity. When the value of inhibition zones is higher than 1.2 cm, it represents the positive result of the essential oil on antibacterial activity. If the inhibition zone value is lower than 0.7 cm, it shows that the Clove essential oil is not effective against that certain types of bacteria. Antibacterial activity can be improved when using the mixture of Chitosan with Clove essential oil. This statement can be proved by referring this figure. The value of inhibition halo when Clove essential oil with Chitosan nanoparticles was tested on all samples showed a high value compared to other two compositions. As conclusion, the combinations of fully deacetylated Chitosan with Clove essential oil and Kojic acid improve the preservation of Pacific white shrimps during cold storage. These natural preservatives have antibacterial and antimicrobial capabilities which functions by disrupting the cell's membranes of bacteria and fungi. Furthermore, this coating enables the shrimps to preserve their texture, sensory qualities, and water content. Kojic acid can give the best result against bacterial cells when combining it with Clove essential oil because it has low efficacy, cytotoxicity, and lipophilicity. The durations for the black spot or melanocytes to emerge on the shrimp's surface is extended when these three natural preservatives are combined. Apart from that, fully deacetylated Chitosan, Clove essential oil, and Kojic acid are food safe. The problem that seafood sellers face can be solved by applying natural preservative to their seafood stock. For recommendations, more research on the fully deacetylated Chitosan, Clove essential oil, and Kojic acid should be done. Next, the combinations of these three natural preservatives can be used as fabric spray to remove the black spot and as a fragrance for clothes. The smell of Clove essential oil can leave a pleasant and fresh odor on the fabric. Lastly, since fully deacetylated Chitosan potentially can provide many benefits against the antibacterial activity, the research on the productions of fully deacetylated Chitosan with the simple and less cost method should be done.